who are filing their taxes are now seeing the impacts of last year's tax law changes. Among the big headlines recently, the IRS says refunds are down 8% so far this year compared to last year. And of course, we had the government shutdown. See how all this affects your taxes. Let's talk to Craig Bolanos. He's the CEO of Wealth Management Group. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, good to be back.
So, is it going to be harder to get your tax refund early because of that shutdown, and are there fewer refunds?
No, great question. Well, one, America's in love with their tax refund. We build our spending around it. We pay off our Christmas bills. And to your point, the IRS, despite the government shutdown, fantastic. They're still on pace getting everyone a refund within about 21 days. But is your refund going to be smaller? Hashtag GOP Trump tax plan stole my refund. That's what's trending out there. People are finding that while the tax cuts save them money, it's showing up in smaller refunds. So what's going on with that?
All right. So let's talk about some tax changes for 2018 that they're going to see when you file your return. Can you start with personal exemptions?
Well, yeah, you know, personal exemptions are gone. A family of four used to get $16,200 in deductions, what we called exemptions. That's out the door. But the good news is it was replaced with something. It was replaced with child tax credits, which are more valuable than exemptions at $2,000 apiece. But you know, the real, go ahead, Larry.
No, it's popping up right there. Did they change the rule on withholding?
I am so happy. Absolutely. That's what went on.
Yeah, is that why the tax rebates are lower?
That's what everyone's doing. You know, essentially everyone's confusing the amount that they're getting of a refund with how much they actually paid in taxes. And because they lowered the marginal rates, doubled the standard exemptions, just like Robin mentioned a second ago, all of the employers withheld less money from people's paycheck. So when you withhold less money from your paycheck, you inevitably get a smaller refund. That's where all the confusion lays.
Okay. The standard deduction stuff, how different is that from years past? It's doubled, so if you're married, should you file as not married? I think people always get confused if there's a benefit to that.
Oh, absolutely. People do all sorts of things. Married filing separate, you know, all these different strategies. But at the end of the day, here's what everyone needs to know. Taxes for some are going to be a little bit simpler. 75% of Americans are still going to get refunds. But because of that doubling of the standard exemption, it's going to be harder for people to deduct things like charity, deduct things like mortgage interest, and of course the biggest game changer of all for us in Illinois and other, you know, states that have a higher state tax rate is that cap on state and local tax deductions.
What is the biggest red flag for getting audited with the IRS? Is it the home office, or is it the... Is that one?
Well, you're exactly right. You're always well read. I mean, so the home office deduction was something that was consistently abused. And I think what it is the IRS knows there's these general income ranges, right? You know, people of a certain financial stature have a certain number of deductions. And anytime you walk over that line and it starts going into the gray zone, there's a much higher chance that you're going to get red flagged and audited.
All right, Greg Bolanos, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You can check out investwithwmg.com. Good to see you.